Good morning, everybody. Rodney here. Let's get this microphone out of the way. There we go. That should do. Anyway, Philip, good morning.
Good morning. How we doing?
I'm doing all right. We got Lance Cadena in the chat and Dennis Lovelady as well. I'm sure other people will be popping in. Yep, there's Alex Escardo. Good morning, brother Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hot Rod in Daytona.
Oh man.
How's your 4th of July, buddy?
It good. We were going to go watch some fireworks last night after leaving for some friend's house, but man, it's just, I'm like, okay, that'll be the third night of fireworks. Well, by the time we get out of there, it'd be 11:30 by the time we get home. And I'm like, no, I'm ready to go home and take a nap.
Yeah, I hear you.
If I was younger, it'd be a different story. Hey, I like your little chat.
Say what?
I like how you got your chat running on the side over here.
What do you mean?
Where you got it on the screen itself. Your chat's on the screen.
It is?
Yeah.
So is yours.
How did you get that working?
I have no idea. Oh, I see. Tell me if it goes off or not.
It went off. I guess StreamYard ended up fixing that because I tried to get that to work when I had StreamYard and I couldn't get it. It never worked.
Yeah, because at the top it says show comments on stage and it's in beta version.
That's the reason why they're working on it. Okay.
Yeah. Giggles, good morning. Alex, good morning. Yeah, because see, they went away. You're right. But I'm not sure that I really like that, though.
Well, I in a way, I do like it because for us, it's easier. I mean, because I'm back and forth. I've got your live going over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dennis.
It's fine. I was enjoying the snacks, but now I got to stop eating. So okay.
I
That's
saw
some
you
good shrimp you had back there.
What?
You had some good shrimp in the backstage.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I
went all right. I spared no expense for the shrimp.
Right.
Shrimp and eggs?
Yeah. As far as you know.
The eggs were powdered, though, weren't they? He spared no expense on the shrimp, but forgot about the eggs.
See that yellow brim around that printer there?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My 3D printer.
Oh, yeah.
But the one with the yellow riser, that's the K1. And on top of that is the K1 CFS color filament system. Same thing as the Bamboo AMS, really.
Right.
But it's much bigger and the jury's still out on my opinion of it. But so far it's been working pretty well. So
that's great.
I'm actually kind of happy with it. So at least so far. But anyway.
You find my earbuds here. I just put them away. I must have put them in the drawer.
Food Forest Permaculture, good morning.
Good morning.
Gina, good morning. USA Drone Fly, Cap Joe, good morning, man. What is up with your arm, brother? I saw that post you put on Facebook. You need to get out of that hospital. It seems to be doing you more harm than it is good.
All right, Food Forest, I just subbed to you.
So we got Giggle Johnny Drone Flyer in the house. Good morning.
That's a new one right there.
All right. That's better.
Captain Joe.
Warren, good morning again.
Johnny Drone Fly.
Well, I think today I'm going to give away 2 items.
But we can't win them, can we?
Sure you can. Another coaster set.
Nice.
I like this holder better than I do the other one. This one has.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks a lot nicer.
That dramatically increases the print time, but makes it more aesthetic. So.
Yeah.
Well, and it makes the wind blow through it too. So
that's right. Here's one of my. That reminds me of. I created this a while ago. We had a filter inside our stove where the fan. It has a fan in the stove that sucks in the steam or whatever, right? Anyway, that filter went bad over time, and replacement was like on the order of $100. I don't remember. It was much more money than it was worth. So I designed this to sit in its place. That had some pretty good print time.
And here's the other item
that's nice, Dennis. Oh yeah. I need to win that.
That's my new T-shirt.
That's nice.
It is.
It's really nice.
Johnny Drumflyer did ironed on the logo. Come out pretty nice. I need to make the characters white though.
I have some ironing I need him to do.
Good morning, Captain Ray.
I didn't realize he was in the business.
Now
I don't think it's the normal ironing, but if that's where you're going. But if you've got a logo and you want him to make the logo and iron it on, I'm sure he'll do that.
Well, never mind then.
I want mine to be stitched.
Dano, I'll be drone. Good morning, Skyfly Network. Good morning, Captain Ray. Good morning.
Is Joe still in the hospital? I haven't.
Yeah, I believe he is. He's in the chat.
Yeah. Keeps on flashing over here. Something's flashing, either that or my medication's not kicked in yet.
Thank you, Ray. So, all right. Alex Escardo, you cannot participate.
No.
Calling it rigged.
Somebody's Mexican dinner's in the microwave and it's done.
Not mine.
Or either that or it's Hot Pockets. It's probably me. it's probably mother-in-law cooking something in the microwave.
Well, if you can smell it, then it must be you because I don't smell anything here.
I don't smell anything yet. I don't smell anything burning. Let's put it that way.
Well, if it's not burning, I'm not. Wait, if it's burning, I'm cooking it. If it's not burning, I'm not cooking it.
So, Berkeley Beach is we're going to have our big fireworks show tonight. So I'm going to try and catch some video of it.
This is the first time in a lot of years that I haven't put up a drone for the fireworks.
Well, I put it up last night because I was thinking that they were going to do it last night, which kind of makes sense to me since it's the 4th of July, but they chose to do it today instead. But
holidays are meaningless to whatever works politically is what
Well,
happen.
It was asked the reason why they do all every single day is you're getting that way. If you have one show every Friday, for 4th of July night, nobody would show up because everybody's either at somebody else's or it was crazy. I mean, but
so instead everybody does it on Saturday and Sunday and you have the same problem.
Yeah. So
then last Saturday, Chelsea had theirs, and everybody was like, "That's really premature, isn't it? To have it, like a week before." And Chelsea says, "Well, we wanted everybody to come and watch our fireworks."
Yeah, I did put my drone up last night, and Dano's right, man. I could see there. I just from where I'm sitting, just above my house is where I put my drone up. I could see like 4 or 5 fireworks shows on the Maryland side, on across the river, and then Colonial Beach. I saw theirs, and there was one other to the southwest, like I was telling you, saying this morning. And it's just amazing when you get up high enough, all the different shows you can see.
It is. It is.
It's just insane.
I should have did it last night. I should have but I was like, I was out of it.
But I am definitely going to do it tonight to get ours show. And I'll put it to some patriotic music and post it on YouTube. Michael, what's up, Mr. Mike?
Mike.
What's up?
Mike.
Mike.
Not a whole lot. Oh,
So
hang on. Gotta
Did
shut
you
off
guys
my-
have a good fireworks show there in Arizona?
They just had one. When was it? Like last weekend, somebody did one, but they did a drone show. I didn't find out about it till I was on Facebook, and somebody goes, "Oh, they did this great drone show up here in Fountain Hills," and I was like, "Nobody ever said anything." I found out about it 2 days later.
Oh, wow.
So I was like a little on a tick side. So, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So I don't think Ron Lockwood's going to be joining us today, but he did send some pictures. And man, I tell you, I don't know where he's at in Canada, but he sure seems to be suffering, if you ask me. So,
We probably need some help up there, don't you think?
I think he does, and I think, Dennis, maybe you and I should go up and help him.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Yeah. Look at that frown on that guy's face right there.
I know, poor guy. He's
Yeah.
really struggling.
He looks like he's suffering.
He does. I mean, it's just insane. Oh, that's not him.
That's a northern pike.
Yep.
I think that might be too.
Yeah, I think so. That's one of the people at where he's at. And here's his other. Now look at that. I mean, his disappointment is so plain right there.
It is. It is. He's anxious to come home. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah. He tried to hide him, but it doesn't work. It never works.
Let's see, but I think there's a couple of more here too. Okay, that's all.
Darn.
Yeah. So, alrighty. Well, so Dennis,
Yeah.
if you can drive up here, we can take my truck up to Canada.
All right, that'll work.
Well,
We're actually going to Canada on August 25th.
Oh, are you?
Going up to Banff. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you did say that before.
Oh, did I? Sorry. I guess I'm excited about it.
Well,
I hope I'm not as disappointed as Ron is, though.
well, I hope not either.
Is this your stuff, Rodney?
No, this is Philip is sharing this.
Say that again.
Philip is sharing it.
Oh, okay. Gracious peace. Philip is close to this madness.
nah, I'm on my way.
That's relatively close. Yeah, I'm used to seeing it from 7, 8, 10 miles away.
John can fix stuff. Good morning. East Coast Thrill, Dusty. Good morning. Skyfly Network. Good morning.
You know, I brought after Alabaster was done, I brought it back down and everything. The next day, I was looking at the drone. I was looking at the drone, and one of the props had a crack in it, and it was one of those little white spots. And I was like, got a little too close to that one. So I ended up changing it out for Helena. Helena, they had between the police department, Richard Black with Helena Police, me and him was conversing back and forth in a chat, and he said, "Where are you going to be?" And where where? And I said, "Well, I'm going to be further back because I took pictures this time on the Helenas. I went ahead and just set it up for 2-second shutter and took some pretty cool pictures of it because there was too many drones flying around it, and I was like, it's just." There was like 4 sets of drones flying around the fireworks. And I was like, wow. I'm gonna kick back a little bit because
that's a lot.
We were sitting there watching the show, the concert series they had going on, and one of them, the groups was Cracker. It sings Euro Trash Girl. I don't know, Dennis, you ever heard that song?
I know her.
I don't think so.
Euro Trash Girl, so we were listening to it, and I started looking up in the air, and I seen Helena Police Department's drone flying around, and then all of a sudden I seen this drone take off, and I was like, okay, there's somebody else. And then I seen the fire department take off with theirs, and I was like, okay. There we got 3, and then I seen a 4th one go up, and I was like, I looked over at my wife, and I said, well, I'm gonna walk up there and set up and everything. And me and my son went up there, and I started looking around, and I'm like, they're awfully close in the area, and in the area of where the fireworks are going to go off at and everything. I said, I'm gonna do something totally different this one. I'm gonna just kick back and take some pictures.
Yeah,
and they turned out really good, better than I thought.
That's great.
They they got the string down. But yeah, let me see.
Philip, I like that shot of the Statue of Liberty you got right there. That's pretty good. How'd you get that close?
He was a mile away.
Yeah, I was a mile. Thank you,
Dan. Oh, that's a great zoom lens. That's a great zoom lens.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, there's no water around that one. Yeah,
I just noticed that. You were blocking it.
That's the little miniature Liberty they have over here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. They have one. Where was that in Pennsylvania, Rodney? Not far. Remember when we went up to see Ron one time? We took off for or maybe you didn't go with me.
No, I went.
There's a river there, and there's a mini Statue of Liberty right in the
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the river, but I do remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't Italy have one in Venice?
Say that again.
I thought Italy has one over in Venice. They have
I don't know. They might have
statue.
Yeah, this one was probably not as tall as I am. It's just a very small one.
Oh,
yeah,
it is small.
It was like in the middle of the river, built on a rock like pylon.
Yeah,
it sat right on top of it.
It might be. Yeah, it's about person size. About.
I remember because we had to drive off the main highway into the little residential area there and find a spot. Yeah,
and it was fairly cold that day.
It was. Wasn't that me, you, and Paul as well?
Was Paul there?
I'm thinking he was there.
Yeah.
No, I know that Or was that the second time we went up there?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know the
Anyway.
first time we met, me and you went up and met Paul up there.
Yeah. Also, then we went to see Philly Drone Life, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the second time we went up there.
Oh, and yeah, I was going to say, and Ron was there too, but yeah, that's who we went to see. Never mind. It seems like there was someone else there though, besides Joan Bellman, you and me, and Philly Drone
Yeah.
Life.
See, there was
Fun.
that Sunday when we went into Philadelphia, there was me, you, Paul, Ron, Jay,
Yeah.
and Michael.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to share that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's a. Go back to that other picture. That's a nice one right there.
Yeah. I think they're both good.
Yeah, go. You can move on to the next one now.
It's amazing what you can do.
Move along. There's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Now
nice.
that one was from the ground from my Z50.
What were your special settings for this?
On the Z50, I had it 100 ISO,
Wow.
3-second shutter, and F7 on the stops.
Wow, you didn't get it. Doesn't look like you got too much blur out of that with
Yeah.
a 3-second shutter, you know. I guess it is though. I mean, you got the little streams coming off.
Yeah,
Well,
a little bit.
and
But
that's- I know y'all can't. Well, maybe you can. Yeah, right in here. That's on my lens cap. I mean, on my lens. Yeah, it's a spot on my lens. I guess
that's
my
a shame.
thumb hit it or something.
That's hilarious. You know, I had a little action camera that was infrared and all that. It was supposed to be so you can capture ghosts and stuff. We went to Florida. We did a ghost tour at the lighthouse there, St. Augustine Lighthouse. Well, on the way there, I got a scratch on the lens. I didn't realize it. We're looking at some of the pictures afterwards. I'm like, what is that? What is that? It's in the same place everywhere. I'm like, oh crap! It's a scratch on my lens. So that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Badly.
Now this is from the Mini 4.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorites there. I like that.
I like that.
That's nice. Yeah.
So where did you find all these dandelions?
Yeah, they do look. I mean, they do look like dandelions.
Especially that guy.
Yeah, that guy really looks like a dandelion.
But no, that one turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That is nice.
Looks like the head of a peacock.
Yeah, I didn't know how it was going to turn out.
Well, these are really, really good.
Thank
What
you.
camera do you have, Philip?
I've got the Nikon Z50.
Okay.
And what lens
I
was
thought-
this?
It's the 50 to 250.
Wow, did pretty well.
Yeah.
On a tripod, I take it.
Oh yeah, and seeing my son's 30-something years old, and I was telling him, just with your finger, just press down the shutter, just sit there and go like this, and and he kept on grabbing the body of the camera and doing it.
Oh my.
And I'm like, no, don't grab the body, because you're moving the camera. It's just a slight move will set it off.
Yep.
And I said, do this. And here I am with the drone doing pressing the button on it. And I could do both. That's not a problem. But I wanted him to have something to do.
Yeah, but can you do that?
Yeah. I can do it this way. I just can't do it this way.
It's amazing. I can't do it either. The other way.
I can do it one way, but I can't do it the other way. But
I got
he kept
my wife.
after the third. What do I like?
I was going to say I got my wife one of those remote triggers that you plug into the camera. She has a D5300, Nikon D5300, and I got her one of those and a really good. Well, you can see my reflective vistas hanging on the tripod right there. But yeah, I got her that, and that made it turn out a lot. She does a lot of wildlife photography and stuff like
Oh,
that.
nice.
So yeah, I made her a YouTube page called Vera's Views, and put some of her. I made like slideshows for that YouTube station. But yeah, she's a very, very good photographer.
Great.
I'd like to get her a Sony, but I can't afford a Sony.
Man, when I was first looking at cameras, that was my top choice. The A6000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to get that so bad, but I just can't afford that. It was up to what, $2,300, something like that.
Yeah, they start around $2,500 now for Sonys.
And I was just like, no.
It is what it is. You get what you pay for and all that, but sorry, I can't do that.
Well, that used Z50 with the lens that comes with it, I paid $950 for it, which is really good deal right now.
Yeah, under 1,000 is pretty good. Oh well,
they're not cheap. If you know what you're doing. Oh, T-shirt. Oh,
So that's going to be the first giveaway.
T-shirt. Hey, Lone Star. What's up, sir?
So, and speaking of first giveaway, I think we're going to go ahead and do that here since we're 30 minutes into the show. Well, almost 30 minutes. So,
well, there's not enough T-shirts out there.
Let me.
Yeah, I got 1 in 3 chance right now.
Yeah.
Yay, Mike.
No.
Right, so
it's fixing to be 2 and 3.
All right.
Hold on a minute, Rodney, before you do it.
Man, I bit my lip the other day, and that thing is like that big.
Oh yeah, that lasts about a week. Feels like.
And then you keep biting it again.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
I wonder what that felt like the first time. Let me try again.
Yeah.
What's this big thing? Oh, I remember.
I remember now.
Well, I would do the giveaway, but my live stream isn't showing up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hang on, let me do a refresh. That did it. Okay.
Oh, we got some T-shirts going on out there.
That's good.
No, it won't fit you.
All righty.
Drum roll, please.
Let me let me share it. All right, so now it should be shared. You got, yeah, there it is.
Kai.
There it goes.
7 entries.
I know him. I know that guy.
Oh.
It's rigged. Rigged, I tell you.
Rigged.
I won. Oh, it's not rigged. It's not rigged.
All right, Philip, send me your shirt size and your address.
You got it. You got it. Thank you.
And if I don't have the size today, I'll get it for you. So
He also needs your date of birth and your social security number.
And a blood sample.
and a check for $300.
Okay, I could do all that, but that.
Your bank account number and your PIN number for your debit card.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Automatically deposit it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, congratulations, Philip. Okay, Rick.
Way to go, Philip.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next item. Oh, by the way,
Kitty cat.
Next item, and a kitty cat walks in.
this is what he won, folks.
Nice.
The next item is this 3D printer I have sitting on the counter in the background
with the yellow stand.
with the yellow stand on it.
I want mine in fuchsia.
You only get blue, brother.
Okay. I guess I'll take that.
Yeah, I guess you will if you want it. Anyway, so the next item up for the giveaway, and we'll do that here in about another 30 minutes, is this right here. Another coaster set.
Well, they're already putting it in there. It's hashtag rig.
Yeah, I get it. But you know how it goes. You know, every live stream that gives away gifts, it's always rigged.
I know.
Of course.
Well, it happens.
So Rodney, you kind of I was
Dennis,
thinking
what
you're
happened?
kind of late today.
What
Huh?
happened to what? I made him late.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
did. I
That's
I
good
went
though. I mean,
like an hour more than normal.
I normally get up around this time and I come in and it's like been on for an hour and a half, and I come in and it's like, okay, I'm gonna see you guys later. See ya. And for me, I'm up at 5:30, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh man, I look and it's like I'm going live 4 o'clock in the morning my time. I'm like, nah, love you guys, but I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to come on the show.
Jerry
Aw,
Franks,
man.
good morning.
Well, I didn't even have my alarm set.
No, I completely lost track of time today, and it seemed like it just flew by.
And you know what, Dennis, I did too. I was listening to you. I was goofing around with the printer and just wasn't paying much attention. Heard the songs though.
Good.
Wow.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
Yep. Time flies when you're having fun. That is so true.
Yes.
That is so true. You know, I mentioned it on my the sunrise stream this morning. I took Thursday off, which I originally hadn't planned on doing, but like I said, the card reader at work wasn't working at the time, and instead of waiting the 2.5 hours for it to reset, I decided to just come on home and just make it a 4-day weekend.
There you go.
It's been a 4-day weekend, and I can't believe 2 days have already gone past, man. Why is it when you're working, it seems so slow, and then when you're not working, it goes by fast?
I don't know. That way it seems like you're always working.
Yeah. Well,
Especially like on a vacation.
I know some jobs. I've had some jobs where I actually had fun on the job.
I usually had fun on the job. I loved my job, but not always. It's still work. There's a reason they call it work.
Yeah.
That's
No.
right.
I love my job until I get there.
Guy, you have a good one. What, are you in Cleveland? Wow.
Cleveland
I've
rocks.
been to Cleveland.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
Ohio.
I've been to Cleveland many times. I hope you get a chance to go to Cedar Point Amusement Park, or Cedar Fair Limited it is now. My old stomping grounds.
I would love to go to Cedar Point.
Uh-oh. We got Joe Leo.
Ah!
You let
Topless
me
Joe.
What up, y'all?
You getting ready to fly, are you?
I'm 3 packs in.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, yeah, I'm 3 packs in. Yes, sir. My
Where you
buddy
at?
Will see FPVs.
Hey,
My
Will C.
flying buddy here.
Hey, we'll see.
He's gonna miss my flying buddy when I move to Tennessee. Oh,
I was just going to ask if you moved yet.
nah, not yet. Still here. Had a good showing the other day. Some people really like the house. They like a lot of stuff. We haven't had an offer yet, but hopefully we will soon.
Well, good. I hope that goes quickly for you.
Yep.
Hope
That's
so,
a nice
too.
ballpark up there in Cleveland, Kai. I hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, what?
Kai's going to the ball game in Cleveland.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I've seen that stadium. It sits right on the river, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've been in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we sold mother-in-law's house.
Did y'all?
Yeah, we had 5 showings. And
That's
out
good.
of the 5 showings, 4 offers.
Or
Wow.
wish we had your problem. I've had 8 or 9 showings and no offers.
Man, I hate that. I'm sorry, Joe.
Well, for anybody who's seen the inside of my house, it's a particular taste. Kitchen and living room has a black ceiling, which I said I'll be happy to paint back to white. Got some like bando-like wallpapers throughout, which is very cool looking and steampunkish, but it ain't for everybody, which I also said, hey, if somebody don't like it, we can accommodate once under contract, but nothing yet. It'll happen.
It will.
It'll happen.
It'll come around. Somebody will see it and understand that all it is paint and taking
That's
some
it.
paper down.
That's
That's
yeah,
it.
that's
You know?
it. Exactly.
My wife's a realtor, so we deal with that all the time. We got, you got people come, well, I don't like this. I don't like, it's a gallon of paint.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah.
wallpaper. That's
Paints
all you got to do.
Yeah, paints the least of, should be the least of anybody's worries, paint
That's
color.
right.
Yeah.
Because it was beige on beige when we bought it, and I was like, ugh, this is going to have to go gray. And that's all I said was, let me buy 10 gallons of paint and paint this gray.
What's that?
All the
100
trim in
bucks
this
you
house was a particular color of green that my wife hates.
Green.
And,
Trim?
yeah, all the trim was green.
Trim was
Every bit of
green?
it. Every bit of
Holy
it. There was no variation in it. It was basically a white and green house.
Morning, Mr. Crowley.
We
Wow.
changed that, of course. But
Green
Yeah.
screen green.
My first wife had me paint the kitchen canary yellow. I'll never do that again.
What was it, 1976?
It didn't seem like that.
We did our house like that.
I got him on Discord. Okay. I don't know what
We
it's called.
actually did our whole house yellow with white trim, but with red brick and then a red roof put on it. It looked really good, and all the neighbors were like, "That looks so good," because all the others are white and brown and very generic. And we changed our stuff. The wife was like, "I need to do something here," and she did that. And we were getting compliments from people were stopping going, "I love the color of your house. It looks so good." Our neighbor right across the street, she's gone now, but she was 93, and she told my wife, she goes, "Vera, every time I get up, I throw the curtains open, and there's your big happy house right there in front of me, and I just love it."
Oh, sweetheart.
So,
We got a pink house next door. I mean, near us.
yeah, that one would not go over good.
I don't know if you can see the banner across the bottom, Joe, but Alex wants to know if the house comes with a built-in FPV charging station.
Yeah, I'm reading that now. Dipping, yeah, and dipping paint, yeah, dipping film. No, it's all coming with me. No, all the FPV stuff, and yeah, it's all coming with
Oh, you know that one.
Hydro dipping, huh?
my build bench. Yeah, I do some hydro dipping. Yeah, actually, grab your controller, Will. I just did a controller for Will the other day.
My son was doing that for a while. Did some gun stocks and that kind of stuff.
Is that the one you sent me the picture of?
Yeah,
That-
that's not dip though. That's no, that's just a sticker. That's
I just
decal girl.
I just saw a guy that he hydro dipped his head.
oh yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
nice.
Oh wow, nice.
Dude, it looks big.
That looks really neat. That's just a film, right?
It is. It's just it's a film that you lay on top of the water. There is a right side up and upside down.
Right.
Kind of lay it out nice, get the air bubbles out, hit it with the activator, and you can over or under activate. So there's kind of a thing to it. I used to paint cars though, so I got the touch, but it ain't difficult. And then you let it do its thing you let it absorb in the water for a minute, and then you activate it. It'll kind of wrinkle up and then spread back out. Hit it with the activator and dip it right in.
Cool.
That's really neat. I
see
really
you.
like that.
I can see you spraying cars, Joe. I really can.
I went to after high school, I went to 2-year auto collision and paint repair Votech school, and I fell in love with the paint side of things. I can do body work, but I really fell in love with the paint side of things.
My sister used to have a body shop in South Carolina in Charleston called Lil Cars, L-I-L Cars, and she did a lot of that kind of work.
Cool, yeah. I got into some like airbrushing and pinstriping and stuff. And
now, see, I could never do all that. I couldn't get the steadiness to do the pinstriping and the airbrushing.
It's a steady hand for sure. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I picked it up, and it was like it took very little practice, and I was like, oh man, I got this. This is good. Put some shadows in and highlights and like little like blings, like little bling. You know what I mean? With some white paint, like on different things.
I bet you did you have a very artistic mind, it seems like. So
I've been told
it's
that.
A talent. It's a talent to be able to do that with airbrush and,
What's up, Randy?
And all that stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. I did some mailboxes when I was in the school. I did some mailboxes and like just some flat piece of metal, and just practiced on like taping off flames and then paint it all and then untape it and then put the 3-dimension to it.
Yep.
Done a couple motorcycles, done some trucks, done some cars.
Cool.
Wow.
I painted construction equipment for 9 years, like Caterpillars. So
John Deere green, Caterpillar yellow.
Caterpillar yellow.
Caterpillar yellow.
But like you said, after I got doing that, I really enjoyed the whole painting thing. I painted my wife's Mustang, tore it down and painted it and sold that.
Caterpillar yellow
motorcycle. No, not Caterpillar yellow.
That's all gone. Good morning.
But it was like you say, man, I love doing all that work, and then when you get done, that finished product, when it looks just so good like that, I really love doing all that.
Oh yeah, a little sense of pride.
Come on, Don. I didn't say creative. I said artistic.
There's two different things.
I'm not autistic.
That's autistic with a southern drawl, right? Yeah. Mind.
All right, it looks like it's my turn. I'm going to put up a couple more packs. I wanted to pop in and say hello.
All right, brother.
Nice to see you, Joe.
You too.
Good
job this morning, Dennis. I was lurking for a couple 2.5 hours.
You were rolling. You were there.
Yeah, I did say hello eventually. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Glad to meet him.
Good luck on the house.
So,
I think I'm going to vacate, Rodney, since I didn't win that contest.
The other one's.
I was really hoping you would win, but you know how it is, brother.
Yeah, well, I can take a hint. Anyway, thanks for having me on. It was great to spend time with you. I'm really tired.
You're always welcome, Dennis. You have a great day, man.
You too. Bye-bye now.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, so now he's out of the contest. So I'm not going to even go this time. That way, I'll just leave myself out of it.
Well, you won, so you don't get to play with this one.
Oh, okay. There is rules to this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't make the rules.
I think the chat makes the rules.
Yeah. So the giveaway tool makes the rules.
Yeah.
Of course, if I was a nice guy, I could just uncheck that rule and it wouldn't apply. But
Yeah,
I'm not a nice guy.
Yeah, it is. It just takes one click. That's all. Just one click.
One click.
Oh, that's all. Just
One click, and you could win the coasters too.
One click. Ship them separately, please. Oh man. Joe was talking about moving and everything, and every time I hear the word moving, I think of the movie with Richard Pryor, Moving. And it was it was on the other night, and I sat there and watched it, the rest of it. Dana Carvey was hilarious in it.
He was hilarious in that movie.
Because he was just so, yes, sir, I will take great care of your car. And the next thing you know, he's just like, he's changed it around and put different bumpers on it and made it look like something out of a Mad Max movie.
He had, wasn't it, that character was a multiple personality guy, right?
Yeah.
He had like 7 or 8 different personalities.
What's the name of this movie?
Moving.
Is
Yeah. It was
that what it was?
Richard Pryor, Dana Carvey. What's the next door neighbor guy? He was in Vacation.
Dennis Quaid.
No.
Was it Dennis?
No, Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid.
Randy, yeah.
Akira, so you have a good one, brother.
He had that big old huge lawnmower.
Yeah, with the big V8 on it.
Yeah.
The walk behind.
Chomper 3000 or something like that, or I don't know. Like
See you, Warren.
All right. So what's this hashtag going to be, Rodney?
It's going to be this.
All right. Throw it out there. All right. Here we go.
But we're not doing the drawing just yet.
Not just yet, but throw it out there anyway. That way your name's out. That's your stuff's out. Oh, well, see, there's one.
It's out there. I'll probably show it one more time.
There's one.
Actually, that's the second one.
Oh, okay. No, I mean there's one person put coasters out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that Copper State Aerial guy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that guy's a really great dude.
That's not what I heard. I heard he was. Well, he was Air Force. What can I say?
Yeah.
Nah, Mike, you are a good dude.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. AC Drone Dude, good morning. Rodney. They already got the words coming. So what do you say? Go ahead, just do the drawing.
No, not yet. Shh, gotta wait on it.
Wait on it.
Yeah, just let it simmer a little bit. It's. Oh, let's see.
Let it boil a little bit.
There's got to be another one in there.
Another what?
Yeah. I'll just post all 3 of my channels. Oh, Captain Joe's out there. All right. Any Gave him the long finger. What is that?
What is this tomfoolery? Well,
The Cure
I
Show.
don't know. You may have missed it, but I'm giving these away again this week. Joel won a set of coasters last week, and I just mailed that out. And earlier, I gave away a T-shirt.
Yeah, somebody won that one.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the winner of that one doesn't get to play in this one.
Yeah.
But so anyway, and the word is #coasters. So if you want to play in this tomfoolery, that's the word. Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
That one's gone. It's not gonna work anymore. Nice try, Philip. Nice try.
Oh well.
Hey, Mad Prop says he'll trade the T-shirt for the coasters if he wins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like Alex there. Do you win just one coaster or the whole set?
And the next one's going to be for this one.
Well, I do have one coaster that I can give away. Instead of a set, you just get the one. And this one is a rare one because this has an air in it, so it's not mint condition.
Oh no, that is a rare one.
It may be worth some money in the future.
Yeah.
But I'll hold that maybe for next week.
I'll lock that one up in the vault.
Ray Kelly,
Hey,
good
Ray
morning,
Kelly.
sir.
Good to hear that. It's a beautiful day here too. So
I'm going flying with the Bando guys tomorrow at the park, at the FPV park, the Dirty South.
That's a pretty cool idea. I like that. I've been thinking about that myself.
what's that?
Having a piece of property that you make into like a FPV fly park, and you got all kinds of obstacles and everything there, and people come and fly.
Yep.
Do they charge anything for people to show up there? You just show up.
It's free.
That's cool. That's cool.
He owns like 80 acres of land. And they do some farming and stuff like that. And he's into flying. He flies a good bit and everything. It's logical FPV. But they decided to get together and just build this park. They're still working on stuff, and it's hard to get people to come and do a work day because number one, it's so damn hot. And number two, when they get there, they want to fly.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. It's something like that, and I would love to have enough land, own enough land to be able to do that. But the upkeep would be tough. So.
Got to get retired to do that, so you got time to do that.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and give away the coasters. So let me put it up there again.
Any guesses? Anybody guess?
So we'll give it a few seconds here and let people.
Supposed to be 105 today here.
Wow, I don't even know what it's supposed to be like here.
95 for us.
Yeah, we're actually going up the hill up to Payson, where it's about 10 degrees cooler up there. We're going to spend a day up there and then come back down.
It's a dry heat, isn't it, Mike?
That's what they tell me. Yeah, it's definitely not Florida type stuff or East Coast type.
Or Alabama. Or
Alabama.
Humid Alabama. All right, here we go.
Okay, make your entries, boys.
Drum roll. Got to throw that Ray. Right here. Let me throw it out there for you, Ray.
All right. Oh, Ray's driving. Sorry, Ray.
Sorry, Ray.
Okay, well.
Already on his way back down to Florida?
Probably trying to escape the weather. All righty. Well, here it goes. Alrighty, here it goes. Any more entries?
Kill.
Mad Props Media.
Oh, look.
All right.
See that, Philip? He'll trade you for the shirt.
No. I need another T-shirt.
All righty.
I got with Johnny I got to get back with him on his shirt because I told him I'd buy one from him.
Yeah.
The coffee and friends I got, it's ripped right here at the collar line.
Okay. Randy, text me your or message me your address, and I'll get this shipped out to you in the next couple of days. And there's the rigged again. Of course, it's rigged.
What kind of rig do we get if we?
Have a Joe Photo Leo shirt.
Need some swag.
Some swag.
Swag.
You're welcome, Randy. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. We're just gonna run an hour today, I think. So, yeah, Ron is catching some nice fish up there. All right, Rodney, will do. I'll try and do that today. So, if you're not busy anyway. So, all right, guys.
All right, gang. We'll see you later.
AZ Drone Dude.
David.
You're welcome, buddy. And better luck next week. So, all right, guys.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Y'all have a great weekend. Don't have a good one. Have a great one.
Don't forget the Sunday Sunrise Cruise starting tomorrow, starting with me here in Virginia, moving down to Dennis Lovelady in Georgia. I know it's in the South somewhere. Hopping over to the great state of Texas with Chris Hope, and then following Chris Hope, of course, will be Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. Have a good day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Love y'all.
Love y'all. See y'all. Where am I at?